Hey everybody, it's Beth with the Chamber and your other favorite chamber chick.
It's me, Kayla.
She is not the problem, but it is her. Thanks for joining us again. We're here with Mr. and Mrs. Amirali from our Dunkin Donuts. Yay.
Hey, thanks.
And also our Stellar Service Award winner for this year because of the amazing coffee and the amazing service that we all enjoy at our Dunkin Donuts. But to get things started, we always have to ask, what is your go-to coffee order?
Like today, and I'm normally drinking just a hot coffee with majority of the time is a medium hot coffee, and I drink with the 4 cream. If she is with me, we will share because she usually don't drink that much. But in her case, if sometime in the evening, she is more like a latte person. So I'll get it from espresso latte made with hazelnut or white chocolate or something. But I'm sticking with, I always tell my crew member, or the new people that I hire, since we are talking about the service and everything, is the reason it is, look, in the data doesn't come in account anymore. They know old people like me just gonna drink their hot coffee and they want to get out. So pay attention to new things, and they are. So you notice that thing. But I'm just a hot coffee guy. That's
Very good. Me too.
Thank you.
So how did you, tell us a little bit about how you came to open the Dunkin' here in Cleveland and your journey to that.
I came in this country in 1985, and Chicago was, I say everybody just was joking around like that's my hometown. I still miss it, but Dunkin' was there every corner, and in North in general it's very common. I go to work in the morning time because I work in the hotel restaurant there. So in the morning, and then mostly I work in the evening, so I need a coffee. I'll grab my coffee with Dunkin', and Boston cream was the donut. So I'll just grab it. So that was the thing. So we moved here in '95 in Georgia. Our first business was in Athens. There was no Dunkin'. Finally, Dunkin' opened one in Athens where we were. And one I remember, it was open in the Buford Highway. I don't know if it's Chambly, but North Druid Hill area that were open. So Sunday, we had a liquor store. Sunday we would go there and then the Dunkin' came. So always we wanted to open Dunkin'. And finally, Dunkin' approved us. So 2017, and I'm giving credit completely to you guys, because our first store was supposed to be, I don't want to say it right now, but it was different part of town. But Beth was pushing White County Chamber of Commerce, because Raheem was my brother, younger brother, was handling it. And you guys were like, no, let's open it. So we were telling company about it, that look, it's not working out there. They said, okay, let's open. So credit goes to you, and I am so happy that it worked it out. Maybe it was God's way of doing it, but you guys were there, so I appreciate it. That was the thing.
You give us a lot of credit, but the city of Cleveland, Tom Bryant with the city of Cleveland, had some great ideas to help locate your business in a place where it would have maximum traffic. So when we talk about retail development, there's a lot that goes into that, and finding a good location is hard. It's hard.
It is. But the thing it is that it is required, the town and the people who are there. The last time when you guys gave us award, which is an honor for us, and when we told the corporate, they were like such a surprise for them, and they were very happy. But it takes people like yourself and your team who knows about the small business, what their requirements are, and it is, not all the towns are ready. When we were sitting in that meeting, then I listened to the presentation you guys did, it like how important it is when the whole picture came to us. That from 2017 on, then how you guys want it. Not necessarily every town is willing to do it. At that time, yes, there was some skeptical things where, like people were afraid of us coming in. Because when they look at the name Dunkin', they think that it's a corporate store, but it's not corporate, it's a franchise. We're a franchise, we're a family. So people get scared like, oh, big people coming in, they're going to kill small people. No. But it helps. We all work together.
Yes.
And I think Dunkin' Baskin play a very big role in town. It brings some other businesses. We notice some other coffee places are opening and open. So I think it helps everybody. I think so.
It is, and I'm glad that you brought up the point about franchises still being small business. It is still a small business. It is still run by a family.
Yes.
It is still locally owned, and Ahmed, you're in there every day that I drive by. I don't know when he sleeps. Honestly, I don't. But I have another question to ask. So you are our Stellar Service Award winner. What do you think the key is to providing exceptional customer service for your guests?
Like I said, when we live in Chicago, so because we work in all three brothers, I have two younger brothers. We all work in the restaurant there, but it was a hotel restaurant, so the quality of the service was very important. I think service is the most important thing. You have to treat, we are not perfect. We are still making mistakes and everything. But you need to understand that when you're going to provide a good service, people are willing to understand you and willing to talk to you like, okay, something went wrong, and they'll fix it. So service is the key. And I think what service does, regardless, I mean, Dunkin has the highest quality of coffee and everything, but even in a long run, I will say, hey, even you might have a bad quality product, I think service hides and everything. So service plays a very important role. I mean, this is what I believe on very strongly.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a great point that you said, if something's wrong, to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Because I think, especially in this day and age, we see so much that people would rather than, if they don't get what they ordered or something is wrong, rather than tell you, hey, this is not right, they like to go on Facebook and be like, this was the worst experience I've ever had. And it's like, what do you gain from that? Because you could have fixed it at that point,
It is still happening, but very less.
Yeah.
Very less. Because we've been here so long, and I think a lot of guests here, they are regular. And a lot of them have my number now. A lot of people know Kwan. Before Kwan, they used to tell Kwan is in Montana. But he still, whenever 4 months he comes in, he will come in the store. He still have a key, so he will come. He will tell me that don't come early, I'm in the store. And he will work. So now majority of people knows me, and sometimes when they file the complaint, they will say, I'm sorry, I don't know why I did it, why didn't I reach out to you? My thing is that I train my crew member, my managers are there, which are very clearly, I told them, I said, let's not, mistake can happen, fix it. Get it fixed quickly. So they know now it's not a big deal. Just, if you're going to tell me something going to go wrong, and I'll fix it.
Yeah,
so
and I think that's the
working.
best attitude for any business owner to have, because, not specific to y'all or anything. Yeah. We just see a lot on Facebook. And I hate to see people bashing a small business, a locally owned business, just because, somebody made a simple mistake, because they make mistakes all the time too. So
sometimes what it is, and I'm not necessarily it might be right, but sometimes people think it's funny. Or they just want a few seconds of showmanship or something.
Yeah, they want to just have their moment in the light, so to speak, on Facebook, I guess.
It doesn't work.
No.
What works with them when you are honest with other people and you're treating it right, I think it goes a long way.
Yeah. So this kind of leads into the next question is, what are some challenges that you faced in, running a customer-focused business, especially one that is so specialized? Everyone has a different coffee order and they want things the exact certain way. So what are some challenges you faced in running a customer-focused business, and how have you kind of overcome those?
Most important thing, I think the Dunkin brand himself, Dunkin Baskin brand, is very good on training us.
Okay.
So, we have constantly our meeting. I'm going on October 2nd for face-to-face, our deck meeting, we call it. But we have we have new windows like every 3 weeks, so we will get training. They are focusing very easy now. Before it used to be longer videos to train, but they make shorter videos now with the younger people and everything. So those are the thing. As I said it before, that somebody who's drinking hot coffee doesn't count. Drinks are different now. They are very creative, and the thing about the Dunkin', it is the younger people work. That is my issue a little bit after COVID. Like everybody is struggling with employment. It got better. It's getting better, but still that is our issue. But the thing is that thank God, I have people, the parents who are willing to send, especially I have mostly are young ladies working for me. So it helps them. They create themselves, they make friendship there, and then when they can learn their drinks real quickly because they are designed for themselves.
Yeah.
So they are quickly learning. In fact, I'm not the one learning anymore. I will ask him. I'm standing there, and if I'm taking order, and I'm like, okay, what is this? And they'll say, Ahmed, this is this, this is this. So I'm learning from them now. Before I used to teach them, now I'm learning from them.
Oh, that's
So I used to
exciting.
learn. Yes,
Very
it is
exciting.
really nice because I have to change myself. There was a time that I'm training them. I still focus on the service. That is my goal. That if I see something wrong, I'm going to tell them fix it this thing right there, or do this way, not this way. But the drinks I'm learning from them. I'm finding out what they have to say. So and you notice this slowly people are doing a little bit TikTok videos, Dunkins are making and stuff like that. So I'm happy. I'm like, okay, do it. As long as you're respectable, do these things. It helps with them. So that is my focus is.
That's exciting. Certainly, we know that the more when you can teach what you know, it solidifies it in your mind. And that constant focus on customer service. I'm just going to make a shameful plug. I think that comes from your hotel background. Because in hotels, right,
Yes.
it's all about service. It's all about service.
Yes.
It doesn't matter about the bed. It doesn't matter about the pool. It doesn't matter about the elevator. What matters is the service. And that's incredible. Now, off my hotel soapbox. Sorry about that. So what does it mean to you to be the recipient of the Stellar Service Award from the Chamber?
It is incredible. First of all, I was a little shocked when you called me. I'm like, okay.
Well, to be fair, I texted him. I'm like, "Are you busy? Can you call me?"
Because lately I'm not, because I had like surgery recently. Since Christmas I had like some issues and everything. So I was in a doctor office when you text me, and I'm like, then I talked to you. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, this is a little bit too much for me. It's a little bit overwhelming, and first of all, I'm extremely grateful and very, very honored. I think credit goes to my crew member completely. But for your department, and I should mention the police department, sheriff department, because they are very helpful at the same time. Because sometimes it gets overwhelmed. So all of you plays a role, and I'm the one who's taking award, and my name is there.
No.
So I felt embarrassed. I told my crew member, I understand Dunkin can't walk there, so my name will be there. But please understand that it is you all who is making me look good. So it means a lot for my family, and I even talked to them, Dunkin corporate from their end. I am very grateful.
You make Cleveland look good. So I think this
I
is
appreciate
mutually beneficial relationship.
I think people makes it happen. The guests who makes it happen. When the business comes in, it's people in that town are willing to give the chance. They are willing to work with them. They give business. Somebody like us, small business, they are the one who put us in the feet.
Right.
So credit goes to all of them, all the Cleveland people and people surrounding too. I'm extremely grateful. I still have people come. They are Dunkin. Some are available. Still, they come from there because they like the service.
Yes.
So I'm grateful.
We'll take it, right? Well, good. I think that was all the questions we had. Oh, we have one more.
I forgot to put it on the little sheet because it's been it's been crazy. But so we always ask, kind of wrap up the episode, which you've touched on it a little bit, but what is your favorite thing about the White County Chamber of Commerce?
I think the people. Like I said, when I moved in '95 here, my first business, we were in the Clark County, Madison County border. The bank was there. It's called Bank of Danielsville. It looked like a house. When you go there, the thing they said it's like you feel like a home. I think that is the Cleveland. Our business has always been Northeast Georgia. I think that makes it happen. When you feel such comfortable, whether you go to the Chamber of Commerce, whether you go to the health department or city hall or bank where you need a license or anything, they all feel like you are like family. And I think that was the reason that it helps us. And I'm just grateful. I think it's just fantastic the way you guys are treating people, regardless what they are. And it makes somebody like me makes it proud. I joke around all the time. I'm still foreign,
Oh,
but
please.
it makes it. But that's a joke I just say and people just to make it laugh out of it. So it makes it. But I do have one question myself. If you finish,
Yeah.
When we were in the award ceremony, I heard somehow her name is Peanut Butter Jelly. What is that deal?
So
I was almost tempted to bring peanut butter.
bring a butter and jelly. So, unusual combinations, right? And little kids love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So the board of directors started calling us peanut butter and jelly because we were always together.
Okay.
And we were always together and we were always having fun. And I think that is part of, and at some point, it can get a little silly, but we do have fun, and I think that's very important. It helps us be creative and problem solving.
Yes.
You and I have had to work through had to come up with some creative solutions to some problems,
Yes.
And we just kind of involve other people in the solutions. So for us, it just makes us more creative to be able to relax a little bit and have a little fun. But yes, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, we go together like that. So that's why if you hear them call us peanut butter and jelly, that is what it is.
Because I will forget the name, but definitely I'm not forgetting the peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly, that's us. Well, very good. I think that was all the questions we have. We're so excited. Listen, of all the nominees for the Stellar Service Award, and for those of you that did not get the award, we've sent letters to you and to your immediate supervisor. Because the service that we have, the better customer service that we have in all our business in Cleveland, the more successful we'll all be. Absolutely. And help us maintain that experience that you had when you moved your business to Cleveland. And we're so thankful that you chose our little town.
I'm grateful. I'm very grateful.
You had a lot of opportunity to be other places, and we are so blessed that you chose our little town for your new home. That's all for this edition of Coffee Break with the Chamber Chicks. I'm Beth.
And I'm Kayla. And hopefully Beth will learn the name of our podcast by the next episode.
I'm over here thinking about what we're going to get from Dunkin'. I'm thinking about that mocha latte.
There you go.
So check us out online. We're in all the right places: Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and YouTube. So you'll get to see all the outtakes. I'm sure there will be B-roll of this. Join us for our next edition of Coffee Break with the Chamber Chicks. We'll see y'all soon. Bye.